The doctor calls me out into the hallway and he said, is there any way you can get some family up here with you? He said, I know, you're by yourself. I said, what's the matter? And he said that there's a very real chance that you're going to leave here without your daughter. And he said, your wife is in trouble too. January the 8th, 2012, Donna wakes me up. It was like 3 a.m. She's having intense chest pain, back pain, and so we called her kidney doctor at 3 a.m. and she told us to go on out to the ER and get checked out.
We were still hopeful that Shelby was going to be okay. When the doctors came in and said it's HELP syndrome and it's the worst kind of preeclampsia, our hearts kind of dropped.
They came in and told us that they're going to have to induce labor. And Shelby was at 22 weeks. And I think for a baby to be what they consider viable is like 23 or 24 weeks, something like that. And the next thing I know, Shelby's on her way. Basically sat there, Shelby, came into the world. And she's beautiful, but she just wasn't, the time wasn't right. I was getting emails from people with a similar message that, man, I know you guys are going through the toughest thing you can imagine right now, but I just want you to know that through your ordeal, I've prayed, and I haven't prayed in 10 years. And I'm talking to God now, and it's on your behalf. And that helped us realize right then that, just the few seconds that Shelby was here on this earth, she had more of an impact on people than we ever dreamed of.
We went through, 2 months there where, again, we were still just wondering exactly what God had for us. And then I got a call from a lady who actually used to babysit my sister and I when we lived in Kansas when we were younger. She knew of a situation. It's actually her stepson is the baby who was about to be put up for adoption. We got a call from our attorney in Kansas. She got on the phone. She said, Donna, she said, are y'all ready to come and get your little boy tomorrow?
When we were on the road driving all night to Wichita, Kansas, and it dawned on us that hey, this is a day before Shelby's due date that we're going to get him. We knew then that God was not only delivering, but he was showing out. So I'm sitting there with my iPhone and I'm going to record the moment they walk down this hallway and hand that baby boy to her. And the foster parents came down the hall and I see him in their arms and he's got this huge grin from ear to ear. And I think I strong-armed her and pushed her away and I just grabbed him and started wailing. It's, people say that adoption is no different than having your own, biological child. And I always thought, well, they're probably just saying that. But from that moment, there's a bond. And it's God is the only one that can do a bond like that strong.
We know that Spencer is our gift from God. And this is our story of hope.